Hi there everyone, and dear children, welcome back to my English class. Today we shall be looking at Unit 7 again, Lesson 4, Let's Play, in your textbook on page 70 and workbook on page 55. In this lesson, you will learn how to read and tell the times. First, we shall do some revisions on the o'clock and half-past times, and then learn to read and tell the quarter past and the quarter to times. You will also do 2 activities in your workbook. Are you ready? Let's get started, shall we? Let's revise. This is the analog clock, and this is the digital clock. There are 2 hands on the analog clock. The longer hand is called the minute hand, and the shorter hand is called the hour hand. For the digital clock, the digit or number on the left tells us the hour, and the digit on the right tells us how many minutes has passed the hour. Let's revise the o'clock times. When the minute hand points at number 12, that means 0 minute has passed the hour, and on the digital clock shows 0 minute. We say it's something o'clock. The hour hand is now pointing at number 4, and it shows 4 hours on the digital clock. So we say it's 4 o'clock. Let's revise the half-past times. When the minute hand moves 1 full rotation around the clock face from number 12 and ends at number 12 again, it means 60 minutes has passed. Now, when the minute hand moves halfway round the clock and points at number 6, this makes half a rotation of the clock face. So, half a rotation is equal to 30 minutes. On the digital clock shows 30 minutes has passed the hour. We say it's half past something. Now, the hour hand is between number 2 and number 3, which means it has gone past number 2 and has not reached number 3. So, it's past 2. And on the digital clock shows 2 hours. We say it's half past 2, or we can also say it's 2:30. Now, let's learn how to read and tell the quarter past times. When the minute hand moves only a quarter way around the clock and points at number 3, this makes a quarter rotation of the clock face. A quarter rotation is equal to 15 minutes because a quarter of 60 minutes is 15 minutes. So, on the digital clock, it will show 15 minutes. Remember, when the minute hand points at number 3 on the analog clock and shows 15 minutes on the digital clock, we say it's a quarter past something. Now, look at the hour hand. The hour hand has just gone past number 10. On the digital clock, it will show 10 hours. So, what's the time? We say it's a quarter past 10, or we can also say it's 10:15. Let's learn how to read and tell the quarter to times. When the minute hand points at number 9 on the analog clock, it means there's only a quarter of an hour or 15 minutes left before we reach the next hour. So we say it's a quarter to something. Let's look at the hour hand. The hour hand is almost at number 8. This means it is a quarter to 8 because there's a quarter of an hour left before we reach 8 o'clock. So we say it's a quarter to 8. Now, let's look at the time on the digital clock. When the minute hand points at number 9 on the analog clock, it means 45 minutes has passed the hour. On the digital clock, it will show 45 minutes. Now, the hour hand is almost at number 8, which means it has not reached number 8, but it has gone past number 7. On the digital clock, it will show 7 hours. So, what's the time? We can say it's a quarter to 8 or it's 7:45. Let's recap. What's the time? Number 1. When the minute hand points at number 12 on the analog clock and shows 0 minute on the digital clock, we say it's something o'clock. Now, the hour hand is pointing at number 5 and it shows 5 hours on the digital clock. What's the time? We say it's 5 o'clock. Number 2. When the minute hand points at number 6 on the analog clock and shows 30 minutes on the digital clock, we say it's 1/2 something. Now, the hour hand is pointing at 1/2 number 4 and it shows 4 hours on the digital clock. What's the time? You can say it's 4:30 or it's 4:30. Number 3. When the minute hand points at number 3 on the analog clock and shows 15 minutes on the digital clock, we say it's a 1/4 something. Now, the hour hand has just gone past number 6 and on the digital clock shows 6 hours. What's the time? You can say it's a 6:15 or it's 6:15. Number 4. When the minute hand points at number 9 on the analog clock, we say it's a 1/4 something. Now, the hour hand is almost at number 7. We say it's a 7:15. Let's look at the digital clock. When the minute hand on the analog clock points at number 9, it means 45 minutes has passed the hour. Now, the hour hand has gone past number 6, so it's 6 hours on the digital clock. What's the time? You can say it's a 6:45 or it's 6:45. Children, you can pause the video and copy this for your reference. Now, let's practice. Textbook on page 70. Listen carefully to the examples.
Activity 1. Listen and read, then play. Use the cutouts on page 131.
What's the time?
It's 4:15.
Where are you?
I'm at the cinema.
Children, you can practice this with your friends or practice it yourself. Point to the pictures. Ask and then answer. Follow the examples here. Now, Take out your workbook and turn to page 55. We are going to do Activity 1 and Activity 2. Activity 1. Look at the clocks. Read the times and then match. Use your ruler to draw the lines. Activity 2. Read the times here. Then draw the minute hand and hour hand on the clock face. Do your work carefully. After you have finished your work, continue watching. We shall discuss the answers at the end of the lessons. Good luck! Thank you for watching this video. If it helps you, kindly click the like button below and share it out. And do subscribe to my YouTube channel for more educational videos. Let's check the answers. Activity 1. Look, read and match. Number 1. The minute hand is pointing at number 12. So it's something o'clock. The hour hand is pointing at number 1. It's 1 o'clock. Number 1. E. It's 1 o'clock. Number 2. 15 minutes equals to a quarter past the hour 11. It's a quarter past 11. Number 2. D. It's a quarter past 11. Number 3. The minute hand is pointing at number 6. So it's half past something. The hour hand is pointing at half past number 11. It's half past 11. Number 3. A. It's half past 11. Number 4. 30 minutes equals to half past the hour 1. It's half past 1. Number 4. C. It's half past 1. Number 5. The minute hand is pointing at number 9. So it's a quarter to something. The hour hand is almost at number 1. It's a quarter to 1. Number 5. B. It's a quarter to 1. Activity 2. Read and draw the time. Number 1. It's 3 o'clock. O'clock. The minute hand should be pointing at number 12. 3 o'clock. The hour hand should be pointing at number 3. Number 2. It's half past 11. Half. The minute hand should point at number 6. Past 11. The hour hand should point between number 11 and 12. Number 3. It's a quarter to 8. A quarter to. The minute hand should point at number 9. To 8. The hour hand should point at almost number 8. Number 4. It's a quarter past 6. A quarter past. The minute hand should point at number 3. Past 6. The hour hand should point at just past 6. Children, did you get all your answers correct? Well done. Remember, if you have any wrong answers, please do your corrections. Well, that's all for today's lesson. Thank you for attending my English class. Hope to see you all again in our next lesson. Stay safe at home and take care. Bye.